Ladies and gentlemen, from the 8th wonder of the world, the 7-time champion of the world.
We trapping no motherfucking B-roll. I was just praying in the window. Niggas in love when they flow. Niggas in love when they flow. I'm on that shit on that level. Why you be talking like hoes? Why you be doing the most?
2 weeks ago, this was ancient history. Now, all of a sudden, I have a daughter.
What do you think, people?
And I'm not scared shitless. That's good, isn't it?
Do you really have a penis?
April! I am no man.
Can I see it?
What's the matter with you? Madonna! Madonna!
My old man wouldn't let us watch Mr. Rogers or Sesame Street. He made us watch Taxi Driver. Now, you might think that this thing is great, but it has to be perfect every time. If it jams, I am screwed. This is version 3.0.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Stop using touchscreen computer voting because it's so vulnerable. Right. We need to look at all the voting machines. Every Secretary of State needs to be, assisted in making sure that they are not being hacked and.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're one giant death factories keeping babies alive. Selling that body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur.
Fuck you, buddy! Fucking cold! You're fucking retarded! Hey, you wanna say some shit? Let's hear it, you fat fuck! What'd you say? You're a retarded person! Fuck me, huh? Fuck me!
You gonna watch your temper.
I ain't gotta watch shit.
You gonna treat people right, talk to people right.
No,
you can get your ass kicked around here real quick.
So? Care nothing about it getting out of hand?
This is the time that I want to let you realize that this is probably a party that you don't want to attend, but you're locked in.
I know.
You, every last one of you who has expressed hate against me, you're the shitheads. Also, you're the pedophiles. Every one of you who thinks I'm homo and calls me that because I am not, I'm straight. I'm straight. You're the homos. Every last one of you. I could take the whole time to express so much anger and frustration. Take it or leave it, losers.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Do you ever look at pornography on the internet?
No.
Fail. Have you ever pleasured yourself while watching pornography on the internet?
No.
Fail.
Do you need to reboot the computer or something?
There's nothing to reboot. It's rolling.
Because I noticed your computer is a Dell, so I don't know.
Computer's a Toshiba.
It never glitches?
No, you're failing, and I think it's because you're lying.
But it's weird for me a little bit when I'm telling the truth and the computer is saying I'm lying, and on top of that, it's a Toshiba.
Small green mountain, giant green mountain.
What was that question for?
Porn. You ever watch porn on the internet?
Is that a Windows 95?
Pedophiles raping these young...
Because I'm a star.
And I'm trying to fuck.
Because I'm a billionaire. I can do things other people can't.
Hey, Joe. Mark Wahlberg here. You're probably already fucking yourself, so continue on.
Appreciate you guys for, like, supporting me, but I'm a bitch, bro. Deadass. Deadass, bro. Look up to yourself. You are the fucking future. You. Me? I'm just a cocksucker. Literally.
I'm not trying to be shocking. I like Hitler. I do not.
Excuse me, HDS! HDS coming through!
Hello, and welcome back to DarthNews, special edition, Get Fucked. Anyways, this is the cringiest show on the internet, so congratulations, you found it. Alright, so on today's episode of DarthNews, we're going to talk about Kamala Harris.
I didn't do fucking shit! I didn't fucking do this! I'm not worried about it! I'm not worried about any of this! I'm done! Do what you want!
And Dyan Mulvaney.
I've seen things you've only seen in your nightmares. Things you can't even imagine.
That's right. Apparently the Vice President of the United States wrote a letter to Dyan Mulvaney congratulating the trans activist for her 365 days of living authentically as a woman.
And whose fucking bright idea was to say that
Dyan Mulvaney, the flamboyant activist who I make quite a few videos about, has apparently been a woman, as we all know, for quite a while. As a matter of fact, it's been an entire year, a whole 365 days, and I think we're all supposed to get extremely excited and celebrate and rejoice the life of this man living a lie, because trans people are people or whatever, right? They're people, right? I mean, they're people. What are they? They're theys. See? Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm telling you that our leaders lied to us. They lied to us systematically. They lied to us with a purpose that may not be your purpose. If you don't defend yourself by filling your mind with a true understanding of what's happening in the world, then others will fill it up for you, and then at some point in time, use the information and the conditioning that they've planted in your mind and breast to use you, because we are programmable.
Look, I'm not joking at all. Okay, a whole bunch of narcissistic sociopaths decided to throw a full-on celebration for a narcissistic sociopath who's also an attention-seeking whore and will sell out by any means necessary to gain fame and attention, and kind of feels like a plant, like an industry plant. That's Dyan Mulvaney. Yeah, we're talking about Dyan Mulvaney. But anyways, you might think this is a joke, but it's not. This is pure narcissism. I mean, this motherfucking dude has been living authentically as a woman for over a year. So I want to know how his period has been. That would be nice to know. I mean, dude, look, I know people who have been living authentically for 100 years, and nobody's handing out prizes to any of them. So what the fuck does this... This is just virtue signaling, and it's annoying. Oh, Darth, you're so obsessed with transgenders. You want to suck their dick. No, I don't. This is just... I don't. This is weird. This is weird that Dyan Mulvaney and other phonies are celebrated as living authentically as women when they will never be able to have a child. You know, let me know how it goes when a baby comes through your penis canal. But until then, you're not a woman. But hey, you know what? With all this technology advancing, pretty soon we're going to have artificial this, that. It's going to look perfect. People are going to be like, it's just the body part. I mean, they already are saying that, but my point is, don't chop your dick off. just embarrassing.
Oh, you doing a shred and spread? We haven't done one of those in years, man.
I'm gonna kill myself, Frank.
He's not really gonna do it, dude. He's just being dramatic.
Do it, bitch.
Yeah, do it, bitch.
I'm not really gonna do it. It's just a cry for help.
Yeah, no shit.
Anyways, so without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris is one of the narcissistic sociopaths that is praising Dyan Mulvaney for being a woman. You see, I feel like Joe Biden's dementia is contagious because I'm pretty sure Kamala Harris has some early onset dementia. For sure. Right? Like, she can't say a sentence to save her life. She's talking about the passage of time, and then the passage of time, and yesterday was tomorrow, and tomorrow is today, and today is forever, and weird shit like, you know, yellow school buses and Venn diagrams. Nothing she says really makes any sense. But anyway, so let's go ahead and read what the Vice President, Kamala Harris, said about Dyan Mulvaney, who, if you have not forgotten, spent like 20 minutes interviewing Joe Biden. So that was cool. Anyways, she says, Kamala. It's like, I can't even help but like read this article, you know, from the perspective of a pharmaceutical lobbyist who's like, hey, thanks for the free advertising, Dyan. Now we're going to have even more kids at the clinic lined up for irreversible treatment, which, as you know, or maybe you don't, Dyan, but it'll leave them as
what we like to call a lifetime customer guarantee. That's right.
Each one of them has a $sign. Every one of them, whether it's hormone blockers, double vasectomy, castration, vagina, whatever that.
I was feeding the Maury, and of course, I got cocky, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes is one time. Just once.
Whatever it is, you know. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. I'm not a transphobe. Good for you. That's great. Let's move on. You know, as much as I wanted to move on, I have to say, though, it's true. The more people Dyan and these trans activists and the vice president promote changing your sex at a young age is only going to benefit the people who are being paid for these procedures and these medications, chemicals. I know a lot of you understand, but I think some of you just don't get it. You know, we're in the middle of a goddamn proxy war with Russia. Okay? The banks are failing and collapsing left and right. The Chinese are trying to take the lead on the global scale, and we're out here writing letters to trans activists congratulating them on their fucking birthday of being a trans woman? Are you... This is beyond embarrassing. I truly believe that we deserve whatever we have coming. I wish that wasn't the case. But whatever comes next, we fucking deserve it. We deserve to live under Chinese occupation. That's what we deserve. The irony is, if China takes over, say goodbye to trans people because they don't tolerate that shit. No. Over there. Anyways, if this has been so much fun, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Look, there's more that Kamala Harris said, but I really don't want to read the entire... Alright, I'm going to read it. Dear Dyan, I send you my warmest greetings as you celebrate your 365th day of living authentically. Thank you. She couldn't say as a woman, just authentically, just as your authentic self, because she knows goddamn well that Dyan's not a fucking woman. She says, thank you for courageously sharing your story and your journey. I appreciate your continued advocacy for transgender equality, including enduring your visit to the White House last year. Through your work as an activist and an advocate for the LGBTQI plus 2A, no, guess not, community, you, yeah, she's a bigot. She's a bigot. That's bigotry. You continue to break barriers and balls and inspire. Sorry, break barriers and inspire young people across our nation and around the world to chop off their dick and
grow tits.
While we have made an incredible progress from advancing marriage equality, which is isn't that what they wanted? That's right. We just want to get married. We just want to just have the rights as everybody else. God, I know. You think I'm a homophobe. I'm not. It's just give him an inch. You get it. Anyway, the fight is far from over. Oh my God. How much more do you need? How much more equality do you need? Because I feel like you already have the same equality as everybody else. But you just want more equality. This is crazy. The administration stands with the LGBTQ community and our ongoing struggle for true equality, and equity. Equity and equality, whatever, I'm dyslexic. And against hate and discrimination in all forms. Well, you can take that hate and discrimination and shove it up your man-made vagina, shove it right up your...
Right up your bottom surgery, you fucking bigot.
Kamala, whatever. The cunt says, I'm grateful for your dedication and courage, and I hope you continue to use our platform to spread positivity, division, and create the change that we need in the future to burn this country to the ground. I look forward to seeing you and all that you will accomplish in destroying America in the near future. Sincerely, Shamala Harris. There you have it. I read it. I read the whole thing. Word for word, 100%. You know, I was going to talk about Johnny Depp because there's so much I want to talk about with Joe. It's like I want to make a JD video and an Amber Heard video for old time's sake, but to keep up with the times. But I want them to be good. I'm a little self-conscious about it. It's been so long. It's like I feel like you guys deserve a good Johnny Depp Amber Heard video, Barn Witch video. So expect that in the near future. Also, I was going to make a video about Britney Spears because that bitch is... Well, she's back on the conservatorship, but she should never have been taken off the conservatorship. She is like a prime example of a bitch who should be locked up. She should be in a mental hospital. She looks like a fucking like a 45-year-old drunk Laguna Beach Juicy Couture mom who's just always drunk. She's at all of her kids' basketball games drunk. She her daughter's a cheerleader. She runs on the field and does the dance moves with her daughter, and everyone's just like, ooh, why is Britney Spears on the high school football field right now? Someone get her off. That might have been a little bit mean. Maybe I was a little mean. I don't know. But Britney Spears was raped by the system. There's definitely abuse in her timeline. She has been abused to hell. That bitch has been drugged, raped, indoctrinated, brainwashed. I feel bad for her. But she does belong in an insane asylum. Anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate the view. Until next time, don't forget to pull out this POO-fucking-L. And as always, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. And as always, stay Darth. I nailed it, didn't I? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, right? That was pretty good. Cool. That's cool. Like, real fucking cool, man. So fucking cool. Get fucked.
Out there on your own, sitting naked by the phone, would you touch me? Hey you, with your ear against the wall, waiting for some...
You are the unvaccinated. You are the problem. It is the unvaccinated who are the problem. Period. End of story.
The only people that you can blame, this isn't shaming, this is the truth. Maybe they should be shamed, are the unvaccinated.
It's time to start blaming the unvaccinated folks, not the regular folks.
Anyone you came into contact with will blame you, as will the rest of us who have done the right thing by getting vaccinated.
Because frankly, we know that we can't trust the unvaccinated.
I think it's time to get our moral house in order, Anderson. It's the unvaccinated who are the threat.
All of us vaccinated folks are going to start wearing masks to protect the unvaccinated folks. It's called a Christian value.
You're basically punishing the vaccinated for the sins of the unvaccinated.
People are not behaving honorably. The unvaccinated are basically saying, well, it's open season for me. I can do whatever I want as well.
The unvaccinated are basically beating their breasts and running around the country saying, we don't care, we're living free and so forth.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
The unvaccinated, a group that includes children and people acting like children. And the rest of us are starting to get pissed off.
The vaccinated feel the unvaccinated are making me upset or angry.
This is not about freedom or personal choice.
Well, my freedom is being kind of disturbed here. No, screw your freedom.
The other day, Howard Stern weighed in with a much different approach. Take a look.
When are we going to stop putting up with the idiots in this country and just say, it's mandatory to get vaccinated? Their freedom.
But you're treading on our freedom and you're making other people sick, and really you're killing other people.
The anti-vaxxers, they seem to have a thing for death and home remedies.
The anti-maskers turned anti-vaxxers are not just putting their own lives at risk. If that was the issue, we could just say that we can watch them compete to win place or show in the Darwin Awards.
We have to start doing things for the greater good of society and not for idiots who think that they can do their own research.
And don't get me started on the lunatics who won't take any of the COVID vaccines.
Life is too short to be an ass. Life is way too short to be ignorant of the promise of something that is helping people worldwide.
Maybe you're doing it because you're disconnected or disorganized. Maybe you have some sympathetic psychological reasons. But maybe you're just being antisocial.
Oh, you can't shame them. You can't call them stupid. You can't call them silly. Yes, they are.
Those who are not vaccinated will end up paying the price.
The unvaccinated should be taxed. They should pay more for health care.
We need to start looking at the choice to remain unvaccinated the same as we look at driving while intoxicated.
We're going to see, and I've said, almost two types of America.
Dr. Fauci said that if hospitals get any more overcrowded, they're going to have to make some very tough choices about who gets an ICU bed. That choice doesn't seem so tough to me. Vaccinated person having a heart attack, yes, come right on in. We'll take care of you. Unvaccinated guy who gobbled horse goo, rest in peace, Wheezy.
Pointing back to the unvaccinated who are really creating a problem in this country, every death that we are seeing from COVID could have been prevented.
Literally, the only people dying are the unvaccinated.
Where am I?
One of the most bizarre things that ever happened to me in my life happened yesterday afternoon at about 5:45.
Am I weird?
No, you're not weird.
Okay.
My fucking tits.
You're a fucking cunt. Get out!
chemistry is the study of matter. But I prefer to see it as the study of change. I'm thinking maybe you and I could partner up.
You want to cook crystal meth? You and me.
It's easy money till we catch you.
Cooking is art, and the shit I cook is the bomb, so don't be telling me.
Shit you cook is shit. It's my birthday.
Yeah, thanks!
I said fuck you!
I'm back, babe. What's up?
I am awake.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.